Hey y'all, it's Lindsay, and today is another Storing Photocards PC day. This time we have a couple different groups. We have a little bit of Enhypen, some Stray Kids, and of course a lot of Ateez from this recent comeback. I don't want this intro to be too long, so let's just get into it. First up, I do want to start with Enhypen. Let's see what we need to put away. Seems that I know we have a lot of Heesung to put away. Thankfully, we're getting caught up with them. Unfortunately, Heesung is no longer a part of Enhypen, but he is doing solo work, and I'm still debating if I do want to collect his stuff, like his solo stuff. But we'll see how we go from there. I think I'm gonna just flip to the back and we'll do like the oldest stuff first, maybe. We have M2 and then we have D2. So M2 and D2. We have D2 right here. And then we have the M2 right here, which I think goes on maybe this page. Yes, M2. There we go. It's nice that we're actually getting some Heesungs from this set. This set from the Engine version and the M version, I feel like it's so hard to find. Like no one has them, and I don't even know where to find a store that would have like a sealed one because I don't think they have them anymore. At least not the Engine versions, you know. Looks like we have a couple from Dark Bloods. These two Jungwons. This is the full version one right here. This backwards. I need to flip it around. There we go. Head first into the sleeve. There we go. And then we have this Jungwon, which I believe this is the Engine one. Yes. Nice. This page is almost done. It's gonna be so satisfying. Next up, we have some Orange Blood. I believe we have matching Heesungs to our Jungwons, finally. It looks like that is so. We got like the Weverse one right here, and I think that's it, or maybe we have one more. Yeah, I think we have one more. We have this Jungwon, but I think this is a dupe. Yeah, it's a dupe. Like why do I always get duplicates? Well, if anyone has Heesung, like let me know, because I would like to complete this set. And I'm gonna put them in like I gotta make a dupe pile. Put the dupes up way over here. Me trying to get better at figuring out what's a duplicate and not, and then just casually having duplicate cards. Like I'm trying to get better at it. It's really not working though. We have this Arcanum 2 for Heesung. Where is it? Yep, Arcanum 2 right here. And then the rest is from Daydream. I think we finally have matching Heesungs to our Jungwons. We have the... which one is this? We have the Blue Moon 1. And we have the little Polaroid thing. I don't know if we kept space for the polo. We did keep space for the polo. Okay, awesome. There we go. There's a spot over here. Perfect. This is the Heesung. There we go. Okay. That took a lot longer than I would like it to take. But Enhypen's versions are really confusing sometimes because the backs will look almost the same. Like these two right here, on screen you can really tell that this one's white and this one's kind of a lighter gray, but in person they look almost identical. Like just looking at them, like this is kind of more like what it looks like in person, so it like looks like the same shade of gray almost. Yeah, it's a whole thing. And then we have quite a bit from the Knife era. I did not make fillers for it yet, but that was kind of on purpose because I wanted to just put them together if we had two of the same ones. So all of Knife is going to go here and forward. we have any that look kind of the same, we are gonna put them together. And then we have this group card. I don't know where to put that part yet. I think I want to do, let's see. I think we will just put them in, and then once we get ones that match, we will shimmy them around as needed. I'm just gonna put the ID right there. I'll put like the apple one here maybe. And then we have these two. So I think we will do the set right here maybe. Maybe. We'll have these two right here. And then we have this flashlight. Put that like right here right now. And then I'll just flip this up and we'll put this strong one right here, and then maybe like the group card. I mean, generally I do put the group cards like in the front, so maybe I'll just add them to the front. I really need to get some sort of like cool page of them or like collage of them, but you know, we don't have extra albums right now. Next up, before we get into the massive Ateez pile, let's go ahead and do Stray Kids. I have been picking up a little bit more of other members, so more of like Hyunlik's, and I don't have like their stuff laid out because I'm not trying to collect them like that. I just kind of pick up cards that I really like. Oh, and like the little one random Sungmin that is like really cute, so that's why I have them. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take all the ions out so we can put IN in his little slot, and then we will go from there because the ion ratio to everyone else is kind of insane, and I fear for the day that my brain is like, it can't hurt to do another OT group. Like, come on girl, you already do OT for like 3 groups, like come on. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let me double check this wish list. I know we have, this is a POB, and then I know that this is like a double-sided, but it's like Japanese, and I don't have those anywhere. Is it Japanese? I don't know, I need to get better about that. Another hollow one. But let me check for these two, because I don't know if this one's a POB. So 1 second. This looks like it's a POB of some kind, so I'm just going to put it into the pile where I don't have any fillers for it, and this is Do It. This one is going to be the Do It platform version. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the platform away, and then we'll just have fun putting the other boys wherever makes sense for my brain at my current, at this current moment. Do It is kind of like way in the back, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Where's Do It? Do I not have a spot for Do It? I really don't. Y'all, you know what? For Do It, we're just gonna like, we're gonna start Do It right there. Because I made these fillers for Karma, and I really like them. I wish they were like a thicker, like, paper or anything, but we're gonna have to overhaul all this eventually. But for right now, I didn't even realize that Do It wasn't in here. But Do It's gonna start right there, and that's okay. We are learning as we go. Let's go ahead and put these away. Let's go ahead and do the POBs. I think it's POBs first, and then we have like all the other stuff kind of like in the back. Let's see, we have a No Easy POB. I think we only have, yeah, we have 2 No Easy POBs now. We're just gonna add it into our No Easy POB part of our binder. And then we have a Rockstar POB, which I think is, let's see if we have any others. We have a lot of 5-star. Okay, the Rockstars are right here, so maybe I'll just like add them with the other Rockstars. That makes sense to me. Let's just put them all right there for right now. And as for all of these ones, this is like hollow. Let's see where we can put those. Because we have our units in the back, And we have our other boys in the back. I feel like I might have to add a page, maybe. We have like our tour ones and our merch section. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put like a page, or maybe actually, since we don't have that many of Do It, we can just go ahead and then put in these two ones, just kind of like at the bottom right here. Yeah, let's just put those right there. I think that'll work for now. We don't need to get too crazy with it currently. Now let's get through this whole stack. The back of this binder is mostly just like miscellaneous cards from all of the other Skiz boys that I really like. We have a Hyunjin page, so I'm just gonna like add them here. And until we get enough to warrant doing like more like organization, because we have so many of them, I'm just gonna keep it as is. We do have a singular Sungmin. We have a couple more Hyunjins. Yeah, okay, let's put these Hyunjins up. I think I might have to add a page for Hyunjin. Yeah. Let's go ahead and add a page for him. Our Hyunjin collection is finally 2 pages, y'all. We are getting there. We are slowly getting there. I think it'd be really cool to like eventually have it to where I have Ian with Hyunjin and Felix. Kind of like where I have like Ian here, Hyunjin here, and then Felix here maybe. But that is a much later attempt, you know? Like that's a much later down the line of me trying to do that. I'm also gonna move these 3 out of the way so that we have plenty of room for a bunch of these Felixes. Also, I feel like I have the most blonde here and blue here Felix compared to the other ones. Maybe I'll make this like the blonde Felix page, and then I'll have like a page of blue Felix. I don't know. The fact that I'm gonna have more than 1 page of him is kind of insane to me. Cause like, what do you mean? Like I just have like I can't comprehend that, you know? Let's see, maybe we'll put like, I don't know. We'll leave this 1 slot open because I kind of think it'd be cool to have like all blonde Felix, maybe. And then this can be where we do our like other ones. The non-blonde hair Felix, I guess. That's so silly to say, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know exactly what I mean. And then we still have these 3 pieces. I think we might just keep them on this page with Felix and we'll move them over eventually. So we have like 1 of these 4, and then we have a bunch of Felix and a bunch of Hyunjin. But we do have the most IN, so at least he's not getting left behind, because that would make me actually sad to like have Hyunjin take over, you know. Also, I'm moving these over because it makes me more happy. I don't know. Like it feels more right to me. Like the backgrounds are a little similar color. I don't know. Something about it makes more sense. I think that's all we have for Skiz. Yes, that is all we have for Stray Kids. So let's go on ahead and put away our insane amount of Ateez cards. Okay, this is our Ateez binder for Golden Hour. It's basically entirely Golden Hour, which is kind of crazy to even say, because what do you mean 1 binder is all of Golden Hour? Like Golden Hour part 1 to current? That's crazy. I did go through and actually on a live stream on my TikTok, I was able to do like go through and add in the pages that I was missing for the previous eras, and we got caught up to the current era, so hopefully this is not going to be as stressful as it usually is. But knowing me, I'm gonna get really stressed at some point. But the goal is not to be. So we have a lot of the Golden Hour 3 right here. This is all Lemon Drop and In Your Fantasy, and Golden Hour 4 will start. Where does that start? Golden Hour 3 Limited. There we go. Golden Hour for A version A. Let me get these piles kind of in order and then we will go from there. Actually, before we get into the most recent comeback, we're gonna take a dive over to Golden Hour Part 2 and Ender Fantasy for a second so that we can get that stuff put away. We have a singular Sonny here for Golden Hour Part 2. It is a dire version. I believe its version is a dire version Z-Son. There we go. Now we can flip on over to Golden Hour Part 3. We have a couple of those little, I don't know if these are called like stickers for your credit card. There we go, do those. These are like all falling out, low-key. Let me just like push it back in really quick. They're so thin. They're like literally paper thin. Or like if you felt the like BTS's recent comeback, they have like that one where it's like solid white but then there's little black like the black logos in the back, and it's literally like paper thin for whatever reason. So that's what these feel like if you're curious. Let's just put these away. We have our Wu San Song. And then we have our Soma. They just go right here. And I'm just going to keep doing this like order that I do until I have funds for doing everything with the 8 pocket pages. We're just going to rock with this. Then for Ender Fantasy, we also have the, not Polka Kiara, we have the image card. Hold on, image card. There we go. We have the PC, like the red one or whatever. We have this red one. We have it's been so long since I filled one of these, so apologies if I am like stumbling over the place or if I seem kind of checked out or anything. Like, I promise you it's just because I haven't had time to like sit down and film one of these in such a long time, because I've been busy with the move and I've been busy with just things in general, like in life, you know. So I am pretty backed up on storing Photocards, as you can tell from my lack of posting these storing PC videos, but hopefully we're going to be back on track now. I know we're going to have to be uploading at least one a week for a hot second, so stay tuned for that, especially if you're interested in, I guess, seeing the progression of a collection. I know for this one we have a singular limited one. These are so freaking hard to find, but we did find a Wu Young, and he's backwards. Hold on, let me just flip him around real quick, you know, make sure it's head first. There we go. We'll put Wu Young in here. Now we are gonna get into the big bulk of, honestly I don't know which limited version this one is, but I'm just gonna put it right here with the limited one. There's probably 2 of them. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I think this is limited 2. I feel like it is limited 2, because the limited 2 ones are harder than the limited ones, I think. I could be very, very wrong. Very wrong. Not like rare, but I would say just online they're like harder for at least me to find. There are more than 4 of these. Oh my goodness, why are there so many of these? I know this one is the last one on the template, so I'm just gonna put it in the last one. Golden Hour limited 4. There we go. He's gonna go right here for right now. He's gonna be all alone for a hot second. Anyways, let's get into Golden Hour 4. So we're gonna start off with the A version. We're just gonna go in order. A version is the one that is this back, and then the Z version is this one. So it's like A version, A PC, A version, C PC, if anyone was confused at all. Anyways, where was I yapping about? I feel like I put Mingi in the wrong location. Hold on. Yeah, Mingi does not go there. Mingi goes here. Anyways. Sorry, just needed to do that real quick. Anyways, I have been enjoying this comeback quite a bit. It is really, really good. I think my favorite song is definitely NASA, because I play that music video literally daily. Like, it is on repeat in this household, so. Yeah, and then I like learned the dance so that whenever I go and do like at concerts or whatever, we do like random dance plays, I can go and do the NASA dance, and that one's really fun. I do want to learn Adrenaline. I think that would be fun, although it looks a lot harder than NASA. So maybe it's like we learn it and then we definitely try to not look so awkward doing it. Try to at least look a little bit less awkward when we're doing that. This is gonna be the Z version. Oh my god, when I tell you that I saw one image of specifically Jim Sylvia song, like Jim Sylvia song, and I like teleported myself to the nearest store the morning of drop, because at first I thought it was like AI. I thought someone just posted it and was like, it was like a fan-made card, right? Because it's not like super crazy high quality. Like, it looks like, at least the image itself, not like the physical quality of the card, but the image itself like kind of looks like it could be like a Lomo. Like, some of them are zoomed in kind of like awkwardly, so like that's why I thought. But no, it's real. And I remember opening it in my car and my ears were ringing because I shrieked a little too loud. My car is not that big, so that was an experience. That was an experience. I remember pulling a W.O. Song album, and that was extra crazy because I pulled this card first for all of my albums that I've bought, like in person, and then I pulled him again the next album, and the second album I opened was him with the Jim Sylvia song. Like, that was like actually crazy. And I never have that luck. I usually pull very, very evenly. I'm not like, I don't typically have like ones that I pull like significantly more than other. Every era is pretty different. I think this time I pulled a lot more Unos than anything. I pulled a lot of Unos and I pulled a lot of Yo Song this comeback, which is fine. Because like I said, I collect OTA. So as long as it's not a dupe, I am perfectly happy. I will say though, I did not pull a lot of Jungho, which was surprising because I feel like I pull a lot of Jungho, but I did not. Oh my god, is there a random PC right here? There is. We do have this Hwang Jun, so let's put him away real quick. There's a specific song for this set. Anywho's, but yeah, I guess to wrap it up, I'm loving the comeback. As of right now, they just released a new Ateez light stick. So that's going to be super fun, which means most likely there is going to be a tour. So I definitely need to get all of my cards put away before the tour happens, because I think I would just explode. I would actually combust if they released the new comeback, or not new comeback, they released like the new like tour and I didn't have at least half of the stuff put away. Because the merch binder, like, this is just albums, but the merch binder is like, girl, that is a mess. I need to like get in there and like actually fix it. I do have a couple of merch pieces to put away, but I think I might do that in the next video, simply because I have a lot of cards to put away already, and I feel like I need to pace myself. I feel like as a collector, it does I don't get overwhelmed too much, at least like at events, like when it comes to getting new cards, making sure like I like to say that I don't purchase duplicates, but I mean, y'all see this, y'all know by now. But anyways, I like to try not to post dupes, and I don't really collect dupes, like almost ever. But I lost my train of thought. If I think of it again, I will bring it back. And if I don't, I will just say what I want to say on the screen right now. I did not get these digipacks in order, so let me go look at my wish list and put these digipacks in their respective order, and then we'll be right back to our little yap sesh. Okay, I got all of the digipacks in order, so let's put them away. I am not finding a ton of luck finding these cards online, so if anyone happens to have any of the digipacks that I don't have here, please send me a message request, because I'm trying to just buy the cards and not buy the albums, because it's easier just to like trade or buy online, like individual cards. So if anyone has any and they're willing to sell or trade to me, let me know. I can let you look at all of my other Ateez cards or other groups cards, so that you just can have a boy that you didn't have before, and we can help each other, you know what I mean? This is Gigi 5. We have Samsung, and then Jungho. I did not pull a lot of Jungho this comeback, like I was saying. Like, generally I pulled pretty evenly, but I did not pull Jungho. Like, he's avoiding me for some reason, and I don't know what I did. But he needs to get over it, because I need to keep pulling him. This is all the polkas. We don't have the QRs yet. We don't have the image cards yet. Or the... Yeah, we don't have either of those, it looks like, for that. But we do have the polka PCs, at least a few of them. We have 2 for A and then 2 for Z. We have these two. Oh, Sarn. There you go. And then we have these two for this version. We pulled Sonny and we traded for the other Sonnies, but here we are. For the US exclusive, I think we have OTA. I know I have duplicates of these, so I can always post those on my buy sell trade, but let's see if I was smart and put the OTA like actually here, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I will have cards and they'll just be in a box forever. And that's kind of why I started filming myself put them away, because my undiagnosed ADHD will make me think I don't have the card, but I will have the card. It's just in a box in a drawer somewhere. So I need to like physically have evidence that I put them away, and it helps my brain to like do all of that, if that makes any sense to anyone. Looks like I was able to get the OTA like actually put away, so that is nice. Very satisfying whenever you have an OTA done. We have the Walmart PCs. Those are the sporty cards. Don't have many of those. I know we have a couple in the mail that are on the way, so hopefully soon we'll be able to put all of them away. And then, yeah, I think I might have a duplicate of Hongjung actually. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. For Target, I think we do have 8 of them. Let's see. Definitely have Mats. We have Yuno, and Yosang, and Mingi. Yes, we do have the 8. Okay, that is very nice and very satisfying here. Next up are Barnes and Nobles. I think we have most of them. Hopefully. Anywho, we have... Oh, this Mingi is so cute, y'all. Can you tell like my brain is everywhere? I can. I don't know if y'all can, but it's pretty blatant to me. Alright, looks like we have this. We have Yosang missing. We have Wooyoung missing. And we have Hongju missing. Hopefully those are like in the mail and on the way soon. Because I need to finish this set. I'm trying to wrap up all of at least Golden Hour Part 4 before this like new potential tour. Don't quote me that they're doing a tour, but babes, they dropped a new light stick. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Which is also crazy. Can we just talk about that? Because they didn't even do the EU part of the In Your Fantasy tour. Like, they didn't. It hasn't happened yet. So is it gonna be like a new light stick for that tour? Is it gonna be like, are they skipping the EU like completely? Or like, what is going on? Also, they dropped their season's greetings and it was Ghost, and I was tweaking out for the longest time because I was thinking that, or not season's greetings, their membership, you know what I mean. They dropped their membership and it was ghost theme, and then Zikers has like 10 members, and they saw like their new art or whatever is literally ghosts. Like Tricky's a ghost, like their little mascot is a ghost. So I was like, oh my god, collab, 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 question mark. Nah, girl, it is simply a new fan kit. Which, thank God, because I am an A-teenie. I've been like a pre-debut teenie, but like, I do not collect the fan kits. Mostly because they're very heavy and very expensive. Not only to purchase, but to ship. So, okay, so for the digipack, that is going to be these ones. I don't have much, but I was able to pull and trade from Matt's at the pop-up. And then I did get Yosong. The goal was just Yosong, and then I saw the digipacks, and they were there, and I was like, well, can't hurt, right? I was so wrong, but yeah. I'm going to try to do OTA vinyl PCs this time. I don't know if I'll be successful, but I want to try at least. And then for the pop-up, we have the bananas, and I have the main trio right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this possibly little shorter style of storing photo cards. I have a lot that has been on the back burner for putting away. Expect a lot more photo card storing videos coming up. I need to put a lot away. I've been pretty busy with my whole moving to a new house. You can tell I have like a new little backdrop right here, a new light gray mat instead of the dark gray. But hopefully you guys enjoy and expect a lot more now that I'm finally like moved in and I have a setup and all that type of stuff. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!